Early history. Unlike other cities along the Adriatic coast, which were established by Greeks, Illyrians and Romans, Šibenik was founded by Croats. Excavations of the castle of St. Michael have since proven that the place was inhabited long before the actual arrival of the Croats. It was mentioned for the first time under its present name in 1066 in a charter of the Croatian king Petar Krasimir IV II, and, for a period of time, it was a seat of this Croatian king. For that reason, Šibenik is also called Krasimirov Grad. Between the 11th and 12th centuries, Šibenik was tossed back and forth among Venice, Byzantium, and Hungary. It was conquered by the Republic of Venice in 1116, who held it until 1124, when they briefly lost it to the Byzantine Empire, and then held it again until 1133 when it was retaken by the Kingdom of Hungary. It would change hands among the aforementioned states several more times until 1180. The city was given the status of a town in 1167 from Stephen III of Hungary. It received its own diocese in 1298. In the 14th century, Vlachs were present in the hinterland of Šibenik. Under Venice and the Habsburgs, the city, like the rest of Dalmatia, initially resisted the Republic of Venice, but it was taken over after a 3-year war in 1412. In August 1417, Venetian authorities were concerned with the Morlachs and other Slavs from the hinterland that were a threat to security in Šibenik. The Ottoman Empire started to threaten Šibenik, known as Šibeniko, as part of their struggle against Venice, at the end of the 15th century, but they never succeeded in conquering it. In the 16th century, St. Nicholas Fortress was built and, by the 17th century, its fortifications were improved again by the fortresses of St. John, Danija, and Subošivac, Brno. The Morlachs started settling Šibenik during the Cretan War, 1645–69. The fall of the Republic of Venice in 1797 brought Šibenik under the authority of the Habsburg monarchy. After the Congress of Vienna until 1918, the town was, again, part of the Austrian monarchy. Austria sighed after the Compromise of 1867, head of the district of the same name, one of the 13 Bezirkshauptmannschaften in Kingdom of Dalmatia. The Italian name only was used until around 1871. In 1872, at the time in the Kingdom of Dalmatia, Ante Šupuk became the town's first Croat mayor elected under universal suffrage. He was instrumental in the process of the modernization of the city, and is particularly remembered for the 1895 project to provide streetlights powered by the early Age Aruga hydroelectric power plant. On August 28, 1895, Šibenik became the world's first city with alternating current-powered streetlights. 20th century. After World War I, Šibenik was occupied by the Kingdom of Italy until June 12, 1921. As a result of the Treaty of Rapallo, the Italians gave up their claim to the city and it became a part of the Kingdom of Serbs, Croats and Slovenes. During World War II it was occupied by Fascist Italy and Nazi Germany. Communist partisans liberated Šibenik 3 November, 1944. After World War II it became a part of the SFR Yugoslavia until Croatia declared independence in 1991. During the Croatian War of Independence, 1991–1995, Šibenik was heavily attacked by the Yugoslav National Army and Serbian paramilitary troops. Although underarmed, the nascent Croatian army and the people of Šibenik managed to defend the city. The battle lasted for 6 days, 16–22 September, often referred to as the September Battle. The bombings damaged numerous buildings and monuments, including the dome of the Cathedral of St. James and the 1870-built theatre building. In an August 1995 military operation, the Croatian army defeated the Serb forces and freed the occupied areas, which allowed the region to recover from the war and continue to develop as the center of Šibenik and County. Since then, the damaged areas of the city have been fully restored.